So let's say you want to create multiple holes right next to each other, and you don't want to click hole 8 different times like you see the 8 different holes here, or create a circle 8 different times and extrude it. You want to just do it all at once, and you can by creating a rectangular pattern. You could also create a circular pattern if you want to make something that looks pretty neat like this. So let's go ahead and start a new design. I'm going to go ahead and start by creating a very thin box on my top face here. And the size of the box doesn't really matter for this particular example. Just make sure it's a rectangle. So I'm going to say it's 2.3 by 4. And I want it to be thin, so I'm going to say 0.3 inches. Okay, looks okay to me. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my top face here. So I'm going to click C on my keyboard and start sketching on this face right there. And go ahead and place the center point right there in the upper left hand corner, and drag it out to about 0.447 inches. The size doesn't really matter. Just don't want to make it too big. So now, in order to make it a rectangular pattern, you go into your sketch menu and you would click all the way down here to rectangular pattern. And you go ahead and select the body you want to make a pattern. As you notice, 2 arrows appear, and basically this indicates the direction in which we can create multiple circles horizontally and vertically. So I want to go ahead and create multiple holes here. As you can see, we can specify the quantity of the holes we have. So I'm going to say 4. We can drag it out, and right here shows the distance that they are dragged out to. So I like the way that looks. And then down here we can drag them out vertically now. So this entire row we can make multiple columns out of, and we can specify the number of rows rather. So I'm going to say 2 rows of 4 columns of circles. So that is 8 different circles. And click OK. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Stop Sketch. All right, so now we have 8 different circles. So I'm going to go ahead and click E on my keyboard to start extruding them. And okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and change the direction of the extrusion. I'm going to click All so it can cut all the way through. And now we have 8 different holes that are automatically made without having to create multiple holes one at a time. So now I'm going to show you how to do the circular pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and, in my sketch, go ahead and start with the center rectangle, click my top face, and click the center point. Now this is important that we use a center rectangle, and we go ahead and click the center of the canvas. And I'll show you why in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and click Extrude, and drag it out to about 0.4, make sure it's thin. And then I'm going to go ahead and click C and click this top face here. And make another circle just in one of these 4 quadrants. I'm just going to make it right there. Doesn't really matter the size again. So in order to create a circular pattern, what you would do is you go ahead and go into the sketch menu and click circular pattern right there. Then you click the object you want to make a circular pattern, and then you would go ahead here and specify the center point. So I want the center point to be the center of the canvas. And as you can see, we're creating our circles, and we can specify the quantity. So I'm going to say 5. And then click Stop Sketch, and I'm going to hit E and start extruding them. Okay, and then I'm going to specify the direction of the extrusion once more. I'm going to click All, click OK. And now, as you can see, we have our circular pattern.